Hello, Tim and I are here in Melbourne for the Medway Corporate Cup sponsored by KCM Trade. So there's going to be a good day of golf here today. You're excited to be here, Tim?
Yeah, good to see you, Rachel. Yeah, very excited to be here at the Medway Golf Course. Seems to be in very nice condition, you know, good fairways, some tricky greens and tricky par threes. But yeah, it should be a great day and obviously for a great course as well for the Children's Cancer Foundation. So we're very excited to be contributing to that great cause.
Absolutely. Now, you are a keen golfer. What do you think the competition's going to be like here today?
Yeah, that's right. I do like my golf. I've been playing for it for a while now. So yeah, as I said, the course is in great condition. A lot of good golfers here today. So a lot of excitement and yeah, should be some good scores out there, I think. Not too much wind, so very much looking forward to it.
It is absolutely a beautiful green out here. Now, what other sports do you like aside from golf?
Yeah, that's right. I think it's important to have pursuits away from financial markets. So I do like my golf as well as surfing as well. Obviously, Australia being very much a beach culture, so I like heading to the beach and getting around and in amongst nature really. So as well as a bit of photography as well. I like to do a bit of amateur photography and yeah, so it's nice to just have a few pursuits away from the work environment, that's for sure.
Absolutely. There'll be some beautiful photographs taken here today. I'm absolutely sure of that. Now, talking about financials, let's talk about the financial market. What are some of the themes and drivers you've seen this year?
Well, that's right, Rachel. Very interesting year for the markets. Never a dull moment, as we like to say. I think this year it's really been a story of inflation and interest rates. So we began the year with expectations that the Federal Reserve and even the RBA may start looking to cut rates sooner this year, but that story's changed. You know, the data's come in stronger than expected, both in terms of the inflation figures and also the macro data itself. So we've seen a shifting of expectations from the start of the year more towards now the end of the year, it looks like, for the Federal Reserve, and same for the RBA. It could even be November or maybe next year. So, and that's reshaped a lot of pricing. So in the market, so we've seen Treasury yields remaining strong. The US dollar's mounted a comeback. So, and generally speaking, the US has avoided that hard recession that investors were fearing. So that's why the equity markets are still performing well, even though it is a story of interest rates staying high for longer.
Absolutely, and we'll definitely be keeping a close eye on that here at KCM Trade. Now, let's talk about commodities. What have you seen happening with gold throughout the year?
Well, that's right. Gold has certainly been one of the big stories of 2024. We've seen it hit record highs, very recently indeed. And I think there's a number of reasons why gold has been performing so well. One of them has been that there's been a big appetite for gold from central banks around the world. So central banks such as in China, for example, and India, they're basically shifting away from having the US dollar as that reserve asset and favouring gold, and that's been underpinning this rise in the gold price. In addition to that, we've seen a lot of retail demand for gold as well. So I think traders are positioning for when we do get that lower interest rate environment finally arrive. That's when gold will be more attractive as an asset. So that's another reason for it. And of course, we can't forget that we still have two ongoing conflicts around the world at the moment. So Russia, Ukraine, and what's going on at the moment in the Middle East as well. So there is still that safe haven demand for gold. So it's really been, in many cases, I guess, a perfect storm, which has driven gold to these record highs that we've seen so far in 2024.
Absolutely. Well, I'd like to wish you all the best for your golf game today. Best of luck and enjoy it. Thanks so
Rachel.
much.
I'll definitely need the luck. I'm looking forward to the day.